Hola, muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Qué bien hablas español.
Un poquito, sí.
Lo estás aprendiendo bastante rápido.
Oh, estoy aprendiendo por, por 18 meses ahora.
Hey,
17 meses. Sí.
wow, I'm
Sí.
impressed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just with Duolingo and, I learned some songs and things. It's really fun.
Yeah, I actually saw you singing La Incondicional.
Yeah, Luis Miguel. Luis
Luis
Miguel.
Miguel, very good. We're gonna talk about it in a little bit.
Yes,
Uh,
fantastic, fantastic. Thank you for having me, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I was super impressed to see you on the reels. And I usually interview people that sings Spanish, but I say no way. This guy, he's my first Australian singer that I going to
Oh,
interview in my life.
well, thank you. Thank you. I'm very honored. I appreciate it.
For me, it's a pleasure having you here today in Al Grano con Irene Frer, Spanish. That pretty much means go to the point with Irene Freer.
Ah, to the point. I like it.
Right,
I
Charlie
like
Keith, I saw your profile. I saw you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, your website. So you're a singer, dancer, uh,
it.
actor,
Yes, yes. Well,
songwriter.
yeah. That's kind of yeah, I wear many hats. I wear many hats, and the idea of the videos that you've been seeing with the multiple me's is really based off of that idea, is that I'm an independent artist, and so as an independent artist you're kind of forced to wear a lot of different hats and do a lot of different jobs. So yes, we've got singer Kai, we've got songwriter Kai, we've got producer Kai, we've got dancer Kai, guitarist Kai, all of those different things. But it's the way that I love to do it, because of course you learn a lot when you're a part of every different part of the process. You're learning a lot, and I'm making sure that I'm self-sustainable. I'm never reliant on other people to,
Exactly.
and I can have the control, which I really, really like.
Now that you mentioned that five guys that I see or the full team members,
Yes.
how did you became with that idea? And how are you doing it? Because so many people have the same questions that I have.
Yeah. It's just with visual effects. So it's a process called masking, which is just pretty much just cutting out the Kai, and then going frame by frame, and moving the mask with the Kai. Now, but with DaVinci Resolve, they have a new tool that is doing it semi-automatically for you. So I
Wow.
can just select the Kai, and I hit a button, and it cuts the Kai out. But it is not very good yet, the tool. It's still very iffy. And so I usually spend anywhere from like 3 to 10 hours
That was my next
editing.
question. How long do you spend doing that?
Right, editing the multi-kinds, where with getting the audio and the filming, and then the most of the time is spent cutting out the individual kinds.
Hi everybody! I cannot tell you how excited I am to sing this song for you. This is How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees, with me and the Kais. Hope you enjoy. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. To me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Deep is your love? How deep is your love?
It is unbelievable. It is beautiful. That was what grabbed my attention, to the fact that you were doing that, such a unique thing for me at least, and I'm sure for everybody else, to see five guys singing and moving in a different way. So that is awesome. Plus, you have a beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you.
So unique. You are next to the big people. You're next to Michael Jackson. You're next to the Bee Gees. You know, so
Oh man.
and
Well,
those are very
no.
hard people to cover. You know, to make covers with their songs. How deep is your love? That one,
Beautiful song, right? One of the
beautiful
best.
song. That one has over 800,000 likes.
And that is my most viral video in terms of growth that I've ever had. It really was, and I think all of that boils down to just the song. The song is just amazing, of course, and everybody loves the Bee Gees, myself included. And so yeah, I've really got to thank them for for the virality of that video, because it's just,
Exactly.
the song is beautiful. But yeah, I have so much fun making these videos, as you said, because it's just such great music.
It is a great music, but also because there's so many singers that they can try to sing the song from somebody else, especially I mean, we're talking big words. We're saying Bee Gees, we're saying Michael Jackson, and you are taking that next step to say, okay, I can do it, and I will do it very good because you're taking it, you're making it your own song, right?
Right, right. Well,
Can you
yeah,
sing
there's.
a little bit about of that song? Can you sing it?
Can I sing a little bit for you?
Yeah.
Should I grab my guitar?
Oh yeah, sure.
Is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me.
Bravo. Very nice. Unbelievable. Super impressed. You have a beautiful, beautiful voice and talent.
Gracias, muchas
Sure.
gracias.
And you know Bravo, right?
Really, Bravo, would like to start writing in Spanish soon.
Very
I'm
nice.
just not quite good enough. Soon we're going to do an interview all in Spanish, and it's
There we
going to
go.
be great.
There we go. That is your promise to me. Is anybody else in your family an artist?
No, just me. Just me. I was originally a soccer player,
Oh, nice.
and I was very, very much into sports. And then I started tap dancing when I was 7, and kind of got into that because it was, you know, super fast and super loud and very exciting. And it was when I was 10, when I was on Australia's Got Talent tap
Mm-hmm.
dancing, and I just, being in front of a crowd and performing was just amazing. And so I asked my mum, I was like, I want to do more of that. I want to do
Oh,
more of
that's
that. How
nice.
can I do more of that? And so she suggested singing, because it's obviously a lot more popular than tap dancing. You're going to get a lot more opportunities to be on
True.
stage
Mm-hmm.
as a singer. And so I started, and the
So
rest is
you keep
history.
that romantic pop uh,
Well,
that
thank
that we
you.
needed. We need it back.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
I'm,
I've just, it's great music, isn't it? It's
it
great
is
music.
great music.
I if you look at my favorite songs playlist, it is all over the place.
It is.
I've got Celine Dion, and I've got Post Malone. I've got everything.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when it comes to songs to sing and perform, there's nothing better than that 80s 90s type
80s,
of vibe.
90s
And so
is awesome. And
it's
you do your music too. This must be love. Tell me, can you keep up? I don't care. You write those songs, right? You grow those songs.
yeah, I've released nearly 30 original songs now. I've been releasing music since I was 14.
Wow,
And it's just, yeah, that's really, I love creating, right? That's kind of what
exactly.
wraps me up nicely. And so whatever that is, I love creating my TikToks, and I love, but having something in my head and watching it come out into the real world is just so satisfying. And
Exactly.
so having a song or an idea and being able to produce it, and have it sound the way I'm hearing it in my head, it's that's what I love to do. And so yeah, I've released a lot of songs, and I'm working on a lot more as we speak. I've got like 3 or 4 that are in the process of being made right now.
say nothing. Darling, won't you say nothing? Please just stay with me in this moment. I'm busy drowning in your smile. Say nothing, 'cause if you go and say something, that would mean it's time for me to go. I'm holding on with every breath. Darling, I'll be gone in the morning, but for now, until our hearts are torn, at the break of dawn, we'll dance under the stars. Through the silence, we feel our beating hearts. But right now, it's you and me in the summer breeze, making memories.
What is your inspiration?
Inspiration comes from everywhere. I don't get in for writing. I have yet to be inspired by my real life. I don't get inspired by my real life, but I get inspired by TV shows. I get inspired by stories that I've been hearing. I get inspired by random phrases. My song Say Nothing, which is a story about a couple who has been together, but one is moving away, and so they're being ripped apart. And so this idea of it's their final evening together, and it's very, very tender and very bittersweet. But the idea for the idea of Say Nothing came from I was watching Angel, the spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he was telling somebody to shut up, and he said, just say nothing. And I was watching that, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting phrase. And there's just a big notepad full of just sentences and phrases, and just whatever is striking us that day. That's what we'll do. My mum also writes a lot of my lyrics, and so yeah, we try and tell stories that are important, that can help people, and I've been really, really lucky to be able to have helped some people in the past with my songs about bullying and depression and
I saw that.
parents leaving and things like that. We can really
Very nice.
Music, of course, we all know it, but music is incredibly powerful.
It is.
And I was always thinking, I always wanted to, do that, to make music that helps people, but it was like, I was thinking, I've got to get big, get to be a big star, and then I'll start helping people with my music. But I realized that no, you don't need to wait. You can just start now. And so have been, and yeah, we've been able to save some lives, which is really, really, really,
That's
really
very nice.
the best
That's very nice.
ever.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure talking with you today. And I hope
so
all
much,
my
Emily.
people from Costa Rica, Argentina, Mexico, Spain, Miami.
Fantastico. Well, one day I will do an interview in Spanish, and it'll be much better.
I'm putting here in my calendar.
Nada de nada, tú, la misma de ayer, la incondicional, la que no espera. Nada, tú, la misma de ayer, la que no supe amar, oh, no sé por qué.
Oh, amazing. Such a beautiful voice.
Wow, thank you.
Beautiful song, right? It's amazing.
Oh my goodness, wow, that song is amazing. And yes, my voice is nowhere near Luis Miguel's, but I'm one day I hope to have a voice.
It's a different type of voices.
It's very different. His power is just amazing.
But the fact that you're doing it and the fact that you're singing it, man, you're amazing. You're amazing.
You are too kind. This whole interview has just been. Eres demasiado amable.
Tú también.
Gracias.
Kai, thank you so much. Let's keep in touch. when you're super famous, don't
Yes,
forget
thank
about
you
these
so much.
Costa Rican journalists. And
Al grano,
I,
to the point.
to the point. There you go.